Kraken expansion draft on July 21st. NHL general managers have until July 17th to submit their protected list. With that in mind, we've enlisted the help of TSN's resident general manager, Craig Button, to assemble the protected list for the 7 Canadian NHL franchises. All right, Craig, let's begin with the Toronto Maple Leafs. And which protection scheme are you going to use for them? 7 forwards, 3 D-men, and a goalie, or 8 skaters of any combination and a goalie?
I'm going with the 8 skaters and 1 goalie. For the main reason, I'm protecting 4 defensemen. Morgan Riley, TJ Brody, Jake Muzzin, and Justin Hall. It's a top 4 defense that is really good. You have to protect John Tavares. He has a no-move clause. It's a no-brainer to protect Matthews, Marner, and Nylander. Jack Campbell gets the nod in the net. That's the scheme I'm going with.
The most prominent omissions I noticed that you've left off of your protected list right now are middle 6 forward for the Leafs, Alexander Kerfoot, and third pair D-man, Travis Dermott. Why didn't they make your list?
Well, Travis Dermott, you just named it. He's a bottom pair defenseman, and I'm protecting the 4 defensemen. I have to protect the 4 forwards when I go with the 8-1 scheme. So that leaves Alex Kerfoot out on the outside. It's a player that I don't think that the Toronto Maple Leafs want to lose, nor should they desire to lose him. But that's the reality of the expansion. Travis Dermott doesn't get protected under any scheme.
All right, put yourself in the loafers of Seattle Kraken general manager Ron Francis. If you're looking at the list that you've currently assembled, who would you take at that point? Kerfoot, who's making $3.5 over 2 years of his contract, or Dermott, who's got a 2-year, $1.5 million contract?
This is a no-brainer for me. It's Alex Kerfoot. Number one, he's got an excellent contract. He's an adaptable, versatile forward that can play in a lot of different positions. And keep this in mind, because this is a big consideration, Gino, is that if you want to move Alex Kerfoot, there's going to be value in terms of future draft picks or future prospects that you could acquire as teams look to add exactly that type of a player to their playoff run come next spring.
Looking back to the Vegas expansion draft back in 2017, the Leafs lost Brendan Leipsic to the Knights. And after stints in Vegas, Vancouver, LA, and Washington, Leipsic spent last year playing in the KHL.